So many drugs that alter your stuff that, I thought I was taking this with me. Because every time I smoked a joint, I felt like I was up on the chairlift at Mount Sunapee.
Steven Tyler is a well-known American singer, musician, singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, actor, TV personality, and film score composer. He's probably best known for being the lead singer of a Boston-based rock band called Aerosmith. The singer's famous for his high screams and wide vocal range. Moreover, he's also known for his on-stage acrobatics. Rolling Stone magazine has included him in their list of the 100 greatest singers, and Hit Parade ranked him number 3 on the list of the top 100 metal vocalists of all time. Steven was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2001. Then in 2013, he received the ASCAP Founders Award along with Joe Perry. The two songwriters were also inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
About, not being as wide-eyed open like this while that was going on, like during the 70s. And by the time the 80s hit, I was just full-blown doing stuff that...
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is Steven Victor Tallarico, but is also known as Steven Tyler and Demon of Screamin'. He was born March 26, 1948 in Manhattan, New York, United States, making him 73 at the time of this production. He stands at 1.77 meters or 5 feet 9 inches tall. Steven is the cousin of Tommy Tallarico, who's one of the creators of the concert series called Video Games Live. In 2006, Steven revealed that he'd been suffering from hepatitis C since 1995. The singer was diagnosed with the disease in 2003. He, along with his band, attended the first Republican Party presidential debate in 2015, which was held in Cleveland. According to various reports, Steven was a guest of candidate Donald Trump. In 2013, an act was introduced in the Hawaiian legislature. The act was called the Steven Tyler Act, and it would give more privacy to government officials and celebrities on vacation. Let me tell you that the legislation would give celebrities the right to sue paparazzi for capturing unwanted photographs. It's worth noting that the bill was cleared through the Judiciary Committee on February 8, 2013. Back in the year 1975, he obtained guardianship of Julia Holcomb, who was 16 years old at the time. Tyler obtained her guardianship so the pair could live together. Julia and Steven dated and took drugs together for around 3 years. It's worth noting that pressures leading to their separation included a withdrawn marriage proposal, age difference since Tyler was 27 years old when they met, a house fire, and planned pregnancy. However, the pregnancy resulted in an abortion. The singer later dated Bebe Buell, and they welcomed a daughter named Liv Tyler in 1977. The next year, Steven married Serinda Fox. The pair had a daughter together named Mia Tyler. Mia was born in 1978, and she's a model. Tyler and Fox divorced in 1987. The next year, Steven married Teresa Barrick. They had a daughter named Chelsea in 1989. Then in 1991, their son was born, who was named Taj. They separated in 2005, and the divorce was finalized in 2006. Steven then started dating Erin Brady, and they got engaged in 2011. However, the pair broke off the engagement in 2013.
A cloak of fur. Heroin. You just feel so comfortable in a world of doing Madison Square Garden, coming off stage and getting pecked to death like chickens. It's a comfort.
The singer was born at the Stuyvesant Polyclinic in Manhattan, and the family moved to the Bronx when Steven was 3 years old. Then in 1957, the family moved to 100 Pembroke Drive in Northeast Yonkers. At that time, Steven was 9 years old. His parents were Susan Ray and Victor A. Tallarico. Susan was a secretary who died in 2008. On the other hand, Victor was a classical musician and pianist who taught music at Cardinal Spellman High School. Victor died on September 10, 2011. Steven's father was of German and Italian descent. On the other hand, his mom was of English and Ukrainian ancestry. The singer has said that his grandfather was Ukrainian. Steven's paternal grandfather was a man named Giovanni Tallarico, who was from Catrone in Calabria, Italy. The singer has an elder sister named Linda. He went to Roosevelt High School in Yonkers in New York. However, he was expelled from school because of marijuana use. Steven eventually graduated from Quintano School for Young Professionals. He spent some time in Greenwich Village at the age of 17. During this time, Steven attended a Rolling Stones concert. Before joining Aerosmith, Tyler wrote a song called Dream On, which later became one of his signature songs. The singer attended a local rock show in Sunapee in New Hampshire in 1969. He first saw Joe Perry and Tom Hamilton at this show. The next year, they decided to form a band. Tyler was the lead singer while Joey Kramer was recruited to play the drums. Moreover, Steven invited Ray Tabano to play rhythm guitar. The band moved to Boston. Tabano was replaced by Brad Whitford. The band signed a deal with Columbia Records back in 1972. Their self-titled debut album was released in 1973. It was followed by an album called Get Your Wings, which was released in 1974. The band became famous with albums such as Rocks and Toys in the Attic. Steven became a youth icon and sex symbol with the success of his band. In 1977, the band released Draw the Line. Aerosmith toured a lot and performed in places such as Japan and Europe. However, the band began to fall apart by the end of the 1970s because of Tyler and Perry's drug problems. The band later reunited in 1984 for a comeback concert tour called Back in the Saddle Tour. The members attended rehabilitation programs in 1986. Their next album was Pump, which was released in 1989. In 2015, Steven announced that he was working on his first solo country album, and the singer signed a deal with Dot Records in April of that year.
I thought, what? Just fell asleep. This is what I normally do. So it's an adventure. You know what? The drugs for me was falling down the rabbit hole. I know Alice.
He has primarily accumulated his net worth from music. Back in 1973, Steven earned $2.1 million from the album called Aerosmith. The next year, he earned $3.1 million from the album titled Get Your Wings. In 1975 and 1976, the singer earned $12.2 million from albums including Rocks and Toys. His income from an album called Draw the Line was $2.05 million in 1977. Tyler then earned more than $1 million from Night in the Ruts in 1979. The compilation album called Greatest Hits was released in 1980, and Steven earned $11.1 million from this album. In 1986, Steven earned $1 million from the album called Classics Live. The next year, he earned more than $6 million from his various albums. Then in 1989, the singer made more than $8.5 million from the video album called Things That Go Pump in the Night and another album titled Pump. Apart from music, he's earned money through brand endorsement deals and by appearing in films and TV shows such as Wayne's World 2, Saturday Night Live, The Simpsons, and 2.5 Men. Moreover, he merged creative design efforts with Mark DeRico to launch DeRico Motorcycles back in 2007. Let me tell you that Tyler was a judge on American Idol for 2 seasons. The total net worth of Steven Tyler is $150 million. The singer lives in his house in Marshfield in Massachusetts. Steven Tyler owns the following cars and bikes: a 2012 Hennessy Venom GT Spider, a 1990 Harley-Davidson Fat Boy, a 1961 Lotus Super 7, a 1941 Ford 41 pickup, a 2013 Custom DeRico, a 2013 Vauxhall Astra, an Audi R8. a Ferrari 550 Maranello,